No time for a martini, remain standing. It's a Thrifty Quickie on Mid-Century Wasted. So we're back at Savers. If you remember in the last Thrifty Quickie, I had my son Beau with me, and I felt like I didn't get a really good look at everything here. So I came back in the evening. Yeah, it's the same day. So it's a twofer. These glasses were modern, although they did catch my eye. And another reason I wanted to come back is I wanted to look again at that little set of drawers, which was right here and is now gone. So obviously I missed my opportunity there. I did not notice these chairs earlier in the day. I don't know if they just put them out or not. I may have just missed them. $7.99 a chair for some vintage, obviously very 70s looking cathedral type chairs. That's a really good price. I gave this a look just because it was Tiffany blue and I needed to check the bottom to see if it was Tiffany & Company, which it wasn't. Here is a Pyrex. So this Pyrex is in bad condition and it's a very common pattern. This pattern's called Autumn Harvest and it's very dishwasher damaged and there's some paint loss as well. They have a $6.99 price tag on it too, and the lid is really messed up too. Even the lid is not redeeming on this one, so I definitely had to put it back. Now let's dig through the bags a little bit closer. These Conversation rock music coasters were interesting, and I saw some really jacked up Halloween candles with skulls on them that were totally melted. So this is the game I wanted Beau to play with me while we were here earlier today, but he was too distracted. So we are going to count the Ray Dunn. Here's 2 mugs. Here's a third. 4. Let's see. There's got to be more around here. Yep. Oh yeah. Here's a plethora. 5, 6, 7. No. Okay, I definitely missed that red one. So the red one is 7. We're on 7. 8. Let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, blessed, 14, blessed is the worst, 15, 16, I'm being haunted now. I'm going to see them in my sleep. What are we on, 16? 17, oh, wifey, 18, we're blessed again. Oh, God, I'm dropping, 19. Is this was that 19? I lost count. 20, 21, 22. I'm sure there'll be more in other places, but right now we counted 22 mugs. Now, isn't that the sign that they're going out of style if everybody's donating them to Savers? These thermware mugs were interesting to me. They were kind of like Tupperware feeling. I wasn't sure. $8.99 for 8 of them. These were the only 2 remaining Disney McDonald's glasses. And this kind of thing fools me every time. They are so mid-century modern shaped and they look like they should be vintage, but then bam, there's the barcode on the bottom. These were interesting mercury glass or mercury glass looking big old goblets. They say made in India on the bottom and they were kind of carved or etched. I don't know. They might have been worth something. Hey, Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor. I don't know if that was a national company, but I know locals here in Southern California remember this place. It's unfortunately out of business now. Now I'm just looking at these little perfume bottles. That one had a ground stopper. I don't know, $5 for it. I don't think these are really like popular or that good. Oh no, yep, here's 2 more. So what are we on? 22, 23, 24? 24? Are we at 24? I don't know. There was a whole bunch of these little, I like to call them soy sauce bowls, but then also some miso soup bowls here. It was like a Japanese restaurant went out of business and donated all of their little bowls and cups and things. They're all that certain kind of like hard plastic too. I don't know what kind it is necessarily. And then here was some kind of restaurant ware looking stuff. I thought it was old, and then dang it, IKEA and your cool looking 70s retro stuff. Here's another locally nostalgic kind of thing. That's the Rusty Pelican, a favorite restaurant of mine. Please look at how disgusting the bottom of that was, though. I think that's what threw me off. And it was $4.99. And yeah, I mean, it was like nicotine probably. Oh, no. Had to leave it. Here is this bowl again, and it's 50% off. You can see I zoom in on the color. But even at 50% off, I just wasn't sure about it still for some reason. It would have been $2.50 sense, but I left it. You can yell at me all you want. I left it. Here's more of this Japanese restaurant stuff. It's like a whole little tea set and then some platters too. I don't know what was going on here. And this was some sort of little like dumpling or serving steamer thing. Obviously, I don't know. I'm just not aware of what these are used for. I wasn't sure that this lid necessarily went with it. It was like one was shiny glaze and one was not, and it didn't seem to sit in there very well. I don't know. Like, all of this stuff was very confusing to me. And I certainly didn't know value or anything like that. This looked like some sort of hummingbird feeder, maybe? I actually thought that was really cute, but it also looked like it might have been a newer contemporary thing. Oh, there we go. 25, I think. If I'm counting right, we're at number 25. And what the actual heck? Can we just absorb that sign for a second? God, why, people? Why? Here's what I can only imagine is an actual ancient artifact that Indiana Jones found at a lost temple. This was pretty at first. It caught my eye, and then we decided to jump straight into the Virgin conceiving and bearing a son and all of this holiness, and that definitely threw me. So, no thanks. Just a little too detailed there for me, Virgin Mary. These bongos, I'm actually pretty glad that I'm finding them now and not when Beau was with me, because he 100% would have been asking me to bring those home. He tells me every single day that he wants to learn how to play drums, much to my chagrin. This vase was very pretty and I liked the look of it, and this orange one obviously went with it, and they were kind of tiki shaped, but they were way too contemporary and new. This vase threw me off. It fooled me. It has no bottom. I don't know why. Is it a lampshade? I don't know. This little vase was pretty, and it did have what looked like an older label on the bottom, but for $6.49, I just don't know enough about that style to know if there's value in those. This acrylic vase, I guess, was really interesting, and I really would have liked it if it wasn't for that big chunk out of the corner. Okay, here's a wine glass. I know that I have seen the match to this wine glass somewhere. It says ×2 on the label, so I am looking all around to try to find where its mate is. I know it's here somewhere, and I'm determined to find it. This is a weird little pottery piece. I liked the color and the style of it. I'm thinking it's a art class piece, maybe. Web 23. Made it to the thrift store, so that's a bummer. These little sheep were party light. I had to put those back. This plate was interesting. It was royal crown, just not my style, so I put that back. Here I am looking at some pewter, I think, or were these silver plate? Oh yeah, these were silver plated goblets. That one was $10.99. All right, I remember now. So some were knocked over, and here I just, I got to the point of my shopping day where I decided I'm just going to help their merchandising. Look, those ones were $14.99 each. This one was $10.99, and I didn't understand why. It's the exact same thing, and they have different prices on it. That one back there is also $14.99. I gotta move the creepy dolls to get the other one that fell down. If you haven't noticed yet, I have picked up nothing so far on this trip. See, look, there's two that are $10.99. My work here is done, but wait, oh no, I'm finding another one in the back. We can't let there be a straggler, so now here we go. Ta-da! All lined up. And there it is. I knew it. I knew I saw that match to that wine glass somewhere. So you're welcome, savers. I do all this work for you for free. Thank you for giving me good deals and putting out the good vintage for me. Here's a random little basket I found in the toy section, and I'm putting that back too. Here I am showing you my haul. Yes, it's true. Sometimes I actually leave savers with nothing.